Welcome back to the channel, my ninjas. My name is Joey Moss of Bad Boy Gaming, and I got a quick question for you. If you could only date one of them, you could only date one of these two beautiful women, who would it be? Liliana or Sarah Angel? You can only pick one. If you would like to explain your reasoning, by all means, go for it. Let's slap the bass, baby, and get to opening some of this. Eldritch Moon, you gorgeous SOB. Whoops. Oh, we did not even cut that good. Now we're cooking, baby. Now we are cooking. Man, they are both beautiful. I mean, maybe it depends on the artwork of which one. I don't know. I mean, maybe what they're wearing. Let's not get carried away here. Who knows? But yeah, definitely let me know which one you'd date. And also, shout-outs to Andrew Blumberg, Michael Brennan, Yuri DeVries, Chance Guidry, Jake Mitchell, Christian Hawk, Radu Emanuel, Jan Morton Jorgensen, The Mad Gamer, Ink Junkie 101, Ash Yanyak, Jason Montgomery, Andrew Pilgrim, Lucas Weber, Das Berserker, my dude, Joshua Hornback. Whoop, let me get this focus on. Carolyn Harper, Brian Barry, Tyler Ray, Mike McIntyre. Oh, Mike McIntyre. Did I say it right that time? I sure freaking did. I hope I did. Oh, goodness. Shreds of Sanity. Deranged Whelp. Providence. Your life total becomes 26. Look at that. Look at that. That's something right there. And a Conduit of Storms. With a Foil Island to kick things off. We'll take a Foil Island all day. And a Mountain. Nice. Stephen Withelith. Carlos Gahetti. Danny Wolk. Travis Oakes. Sean, I'm going to screw this up, man. I always do. Sean Hadlowski. I hope I nailed it, man. I hope I did. Frank Airy, Matthew Waters, and Pete George. You guys are my main ninjas. Thank you very much for your continued support on Patreon. It goes a long way. Courageous Outrider, Decimator of the Provinces to kick things off for a mythic. Emerge 4/9. What does Emerge do? You may cast a spell by sacrificing a creature and paying the Emerge cost reduced by that creature's converted mana cost. When you cast Decimator of the Provinces, creatures you control get +2/+2 and gain Trample until end of turn. Trample and Haste. I hope they bring back Eldrazi. Do you guys like Eldrazi? Do you like it enough to see it again? And how soon would you like to see Eldrazi again? It's been a few years, right? It's been, I think, what, since Eldritch Moon? I believe that's the last time we saw Eldrazi. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I'm just trying to think right now. Repel, Advanced, Give No Ground, and Bedlam Reveler. This thing really took over some decks not too long ago, before it was kicked out. The Bedlam Reveler was really shining there for a while. Bedlam Reveler costs 1 less to cast for each instant and or sorcery card in your graveyard. Prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. But its main thing, when Bedlam Reveler enters the battlefield, discard your hand and draw the 3 cards. Card draw ability is huge in Magic the Gathering. The more cards you have in your hand and the more means you have to cast those cards, the better. 9 times out of 10, usually it's how it goes. So, hot diggity damn. You learn something new every day, I guess. Are there any commons worth something in here? I'm not really too sure. Murder. Just love that card. Let's go Murder. Noosegraph Mob. A decent zombie card. Noosegraph Mob enters the battlefield with 5 +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever a player casts a spell, remove a +1/+1 counter from Noosegraph Mob. If you do, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token on the battlefield. And an Extricator of Sin. I'm not going to read over every single card, but I love my foils. I do love my foils. Oh my god, Eldrazi Werewolf. It flips and turns into add 2 colorless to your mana pool. Not too shabby. So the foils have been alright. At least looking alright, I'd say. Had a Spirit Token to punt at the end there. Now, what do you want to pull out of here? Well, you definitely want to pull Liliana. That would be something. Liliana, the Last Hope, is hiding in here. It's like a $40 card. The foil's worth a bunch more. Summary Dismissal. A Collective Brutality is another card. I think it's at like $25. Ridiculous. Exile all other spells and counter all abilities. With a Cryptolith Fragment. Oh, Athalia! Heractic Cathar. That's nice. First strike, creatures and non-basic lands your opponent's control enter the battlefield tapped. That's a gorgeous frickin' shiner right there. I'm going to take that all day. All day into tomorrow. Who started in this block? Or, yeah, who started this block? Eldritch Moon? I honestly, I haven't heard too many people say they started in Eldritch Moon or in Shadows over Innistrad. I would have thought, like, hey, you know, like with all the vampire stuff going on and on TV and whatnot, I thought that would be something big. You know, people might take some interest to it and be like, oh, wow, what's this card game over here? Distended Mindbender and a Grizzled Angler. There you go. But I guess not. I guess it just didn't work out that way. But, man, I know one thing that got me into Magic was the artwork. What got you guys into Magic? Like, what was the first... I think I asked this question before, but I know I have a whole new bunch of subs that recently joined. I'd like to hear your guys'... ooh, I want to see a foil of that, of Soul Separator. That'd be freaking nasty. But, yeah, I'd like to hear what got you guys into it also. But, yeah, if you don't know my story yet, I was in woodshop 8th grade. I was, I think, about 12 years old, I'd say. And I went and sat down, and the kid next to me was going through a bunch of Magic cards. I didn't know what they were at the time, and I looked over and just thought the artwork was really cool, and it looked like it looked dark. It looked really dark, and like eerie and just creepy and stuff. And I'm like, that's really cool. Nice. We got a 2-for-1, 2 rares in one little pack there. That's pretty cool. And I just thought it was really, like, I thought it was badass. I thought it was really badass looking. And I'm like, man, what are you doing there? What is that? And then he's like, oh, you don't know what this is? I'm like, no. Like, he's like, this is Magic. I'm like, oh, cool. Can I look at the cards? And I fell in love with the artwork. And next thing I know, I started playing the game. And me and that kid have been friends ever since. So there you go. Magic's a great game to get to make new friends. Impetuous Devils and Ulenwald Captive. Ulenwald Captive. Yeah. Lifelong friends. That's crazy. And then another side note, my brother and his brother were friends as well. Small world, huh? Small world. I think the first time my brother was like, what the hell? He take a double look because he saw me in his house. You know, he's like, what the hell are you doing here? But he's like, oh, okay. Friends like, oh! Stop talking, stupid. We just pulled Collective Brutality. Nice freaking hit. That is one card we were hoping to pull. If you don't know what Collective Brutality is, this card is nasty. Escalate. Discard a card. Choose one or more. Target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose an instant or sorcery card from it. That player discards that card. And target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. Target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. So many. That is one badass card in gem mint condition, baby. I don't see a freaking flaw in the entire card. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I want some more of it. All right, there might have been one tiny little thing, but that was about it. To find gem mint all the time is pretty freaking hard. But what are you going to do? I wonder when they're going to reprint Collective Brutality. Would you guys like to see Collective Brutality reprinted? That's another question. Who wants to see that card reprinted? Or who wants to see that card go up in value? I mean, it's already at almost $30. I mean, Miraculous Eve Angel, not bad. But yeah, well, wait, let's put this over here in the cool Kumbaya pile. Singing Kumbaya. What is on her face? Oh, okay. I'm like, what is that white stuff on your mouth? That was interesting. I don't know if the camera picked that up. I'm probably in the way of the focus, but what are you going to do? Can I get a trash can? There we go. All right. Let's see what else we get. Fortune's Favor. There is that. Prying Questions. Dust Feaster. Nibelus of Frost. Nice. I always flip it because I'm not sure. Oh, that's cool. See, some of these are a crazy flip card. Look at this thing. Flips into some crazy beast, man. And it's only a common card. Anyone make a deck based around the flip cards where you put them together? What do they call those cards anyway? Like where they're like they become conjoined. You know, what do they call that? Like they're conjoined cards, bro. No, they're called something. Oh my God! Yes! Oh baby, you are gorgeous. Who's it gonna be, guys? Sarah Angel or Liliana the Last Hope? You can only pick one. Who's it gonna be? Liliana the Last Hope. Nasty freaking card. Shout out to Frank Gehry and his daughter Lily. Bada boom! Up to 1 target creature gets -2/-1 until your next turn. -2, put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Then you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Her -7. You get an emblem with, at the beginning of your end step, put X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield where X is 2 plus the number of zombies you control. Nasty card. So glad we pulled her in all of her glory. We pulled the 2 cards you want to pull in this set, and that is Liliana the Last Hope and Collective Brutality. The only thing that would make this box better... Oh my God! Double mythic pack back? Shut up! Oh, wow.
Gee, mister, that's a real good pull.
Wow, I didn't see that coming. Holy smokes, man. And we pulled Ulrich of the Grellenhole. That thing's nasty, too. Whenever this creature enters the battlefield or transforms into Ulrich of the Kallenredhole, target creature gets +4/+4 until end of turn. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, transform it. Whenever this creature transforms, you may have it fight target non-werewolf creature you don't control. At the beginning of each upkeep, if a player casts 2 or more, it's a 6/6. I think they could have done something a little better with that. It's still a nasty little card, though. But just, I don't think it saw that much play. I mean, they were really trying to have werewolves become a nasty thing. And man, I was really hoping, I think a lot of us were excited for the werewolves, werewolf tribal, but it just never really took off. There was never any, I don't think, if I'm wrong, if I'm mistaken, please correct me, but I don't think there was ever any tribal success with werewolves. So Eldritch Evolution and Graph Rats. There's the top of that card, Chittering Host. There it blows. There she blows. Put them together and you get some nastiness. Yeah, but I don't think, it just never took off. It never freaking happened. For real. All right, see what else we get up in here. Try to speed things up a bit. Ride Down's good. Thalia's Lancer. I've seen enough of Thalia's Lancer, believe that. And a foil Stensia Innkeeper. Pretty cool. We'll take that little hit. And we got some Shibber Jabber. Let me reorganize this. This goes up here. That goes there. There we go. That'll speed things up. But wow, talk about hits. Got the Collective Brutality. Got the Liliana. I don't think Crown Lord's too expensive there, but it was something nonetheless. Collective Effort. Another solid card. I'm not even going to go over that one. Graph Rats. I think we have enough to make a crazy rat deck now. We've pulled every freaking Graph Rats there is. I guess the 5th one I've seen so far. Count how many Graph Rats we've pulled in this entire pack, in this entire box. Hot diggity damn. A Lunar Force. 1, 2, 3. Stitcher's Graft. Pretty cool. And Kessig at the end there. All right. Whoops. Doing that wrong. This goes here. This goes over here. That goes there. Now we're cooking, baby. Kevin's Bakery is cooking up something good. Nice. All right, let's get some other good stuff. There's a land in here I want to pull as well. Gruyerique's Sanitarium. That is not it, though. Each player draws a card and then discards a card. Pretty cool, though, that we pulled that, ironically. Usually it's how it happens here on Bad Boy Gaming. We end up pulling the cards that we're just like, what? What? Didn't expect that to happen. What was with that? Geist. Douche, douche, douche. Another Thalia, we'll take it. And an Extricator of Sin. There's a lot of rares that you pull in this. I'm not sure how many flip rares you're guaranteed in a box. What, maybe like 3 or 4? I'd say maybe 2 or 3. Okay, maybe 2 or 3. But we had a flip mythic and a flip rare already. I think maybe 2 flip rares, not sure. Oath of Liliana, cool. So we got Liliana and then the Oath of Liliana, which Oath of Liliana is not a bad card on its own. That's pretty neat. That's some pretty neat stuff. We are rounding home, guys. Stay with me. Maybe we'll get another foil, a sick foil. Maybe a mythic foil. That'd be insane. Selfless Spirit, great card. Another solid pool. Flying, sacrifice Selfless Spirit. Creatures you control get indestructible until end of turn. Another good card you want to pull out of this set. That goes in the cool pile over there. Matter of fact, that's the dope pile in this video. I'll tell you that much. Cracking another Eldritch Moon up in this pizzle. Man, I was excited for this box. Got a pretty solid deal on it too. I think it was 85, 90 bucks, or 80, 88 bucks maybe. Crypt Breaker, that thing took over standard for a while. Who remembers that? Another Graph Rats, because we can't get enough of our flip Graph Rats in every single pack almost. Wretched Griff. Can I open this a little better? Also, if you haven't checked out my son's channel, he does Pokemon. So if you're into Pokemon, go check him out. It's Bad Kid Gaming. I'll put a link. Actually, the link is in the description of this video already, so check that out. Midnight Scavengers, if you're a Pokemon fan. If not, no one cares. I'm just kidding. I love him. He's a little troublemaker at times. What's up with these packs? Looks like I ran over. Little seam damage there. I'm waiting for the day I pull a crimped card. Anyone ever pulled a crimped card? Not purchased one, but pulled a crimped card. That had a little damage on it. Sanctifier of Souls, there you go, and a Conduit of Storms. Nothing insane. Yeah, The crimp market. I don't know what to say about the crimp market, man. I mean, if you have a machine, you can technically replicate crimped cards if you have a press, you know. If you forge steel, I mean, you can essentially make one. I hear he's Wrath. It is a mythic. That's pretty cool, but it's just kind of more of a bulk one. Nothing to get excited over. Nothing to whip out the fun stuff and go to Pound Town, if you know what I mean. Giggity, goo. Emphasis on the goo. What else? Lunar Force, something there. Drownyard, and Heron's Grace Champion. Alright. Oh, another flip. There you go. That's the bottom of our dude. I wonder if we can find the top of him. I wonder if we can find the top. That's the land we need. Oh, we got the emblem for Liliana. Boom! I'll put that with it for patrons. Someone wins it. Take it home, baby. You get both, the Liliana and the emblem. Isn't that something? Wow, don't do that again, Mr. Moss. Bend the shit out of my cards. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Jamal. Didn't mean to do that. Who's Jamal? Elder Deep Fiend. Nice. And Cryptolith Fragment. Whoops, lands don't go over there. We are rounding up here. Can we get the top piece of that? That's the land I was talking about I wanted to get. So if we get that, that'd be pretty cool. It makes one big Billy Badass Angel there. Deploy the Gatewatch. What was that, our 4th mythic? That card definitely went nowhere. I was hoping for more out of that because I have about 7 of them or 8 of them now. It just never went anywhere. Mostly from the repacks I purchased, and then you get a bunch of bulk crap. What are you going to do? I don't think it's bulk. It might be like 40 cents, 50 cents, but no one's counting. Peace of Mind, File Emissary, Bloodhall Priest. Legit. Something there. We will take it. Down to about 6 packs. If you're still hanging tight, give me a skadoosh. I love when you guys do it. Love hearing that. But also, make sure you answer Sarah Angel or Liliana. Man, I don't know. Liliana in her best dressed outfit, or the Sarah Angel right there. I mean, which one's it gonna be? That's a tough one. That is a tough call. I don't want to sway you guys one way or another, so I'm not gonna answer that one. I'm just not gonna answer that one. Who would pull the Liliana the Last Hope? That was freaking sweet. Craft Harvest, Murder, Collective Defiance. Looks like we got all the collective cards one could ask for up in here. Not bad. Still hoping to get that land, and I will call this one solid box. I will be very happy with this box. Whoops. Put this over here. Boom, boom, boom. Mausoleum Wanderer. There's that. Oh, got a foil Campaign of Vengeance. That's cool. We'll take it. Nice little shiny card. Nice little shiny card to go in the shiny card pile. A zombie token. That is my favorite zombie token, by the way. If you don't know, now you know. That's what it looks like. Swing. I think there's a full art version of it now. Didn't they release one that's foil? I can't remember. I think so. Lupine Prototype. A lot of people had hope for that card to go somewhere, but it just never did. Thirsting Axe. Cool artwork on that. That foil looking good. Looking good. Another zombie token in the back. Down to 3 packs, baby. Fingers crossed we get something juicy. Actually, we already pulled all the juiciness. I don't think there's anything more we can get. Emrakul the Promised End. This box had everything. I forgot this card was even in here. Emrakul the Promised End costs 1 less to cast for each card type among cards in your graveyard. When you cast Emrakul, you gain control of target opponent during the player's next turn. After that turn, that player takes an extra turn. Flying, trample, protection from instants. Just a ridiculous card. I believe we pulled all of the nasty sauce out of here. I don't think you can ask for much more. Yeah. I mean, I do want that land still. I think it's a land that complements that card. I think it's a land. Can't be too sure. Boom, boom! Imprisoned in the Moon. Not bad. And a foil Borrowed Hostility. That looks cool. That definitely looks cool. All right. Last pack to crack. We pulled all the hits, guys. That alone, if you don't mind, a thumbs up. That means a lot when you do that. Appreciate it if you're still hanging out. Whispers of Emrakul, Murder, and Coax from the Blind Eternities. Not bad. Other Graph Rats to punt. Well, I think this was a home run box. I don't think you could ask for much more out of a box like this unless it's the foil mythics and whatnot. Other than that, what a freaking box. Appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, PLA.